Because I got the same
And
tone.
well, I just want you to know, I've been in
Same
the
tone.
house the past 2 weeks because it's been cold.
I've been in the house too.
So
we're in the same place. We will both get darker together. But baby.
when I went to Africa,
light-skinned
when I went to Africa, they thought I was African.
You was Albie Shore.
Okay. I'm definitely not.
Albie Shore looking at all.
My grandmother called me her chocolate drop.
Cataracts.
Or maybe I was her milk chocolate drop.
You were the milk dud. The milk dud.
That's fucking terrible, man. The whole colors and shit's just wild. We're the only. I'm sure white people don't be like, I'm whiter than you. I'm darker than you. Yeah, look at the pinkness in me. I look like I'm from the Caucasus Mountains. They don't do that.
We don't do that. But you know, the beauty of it is at least we're like, I'm darker than you. I'm dark, not like I'm lighter than you. That would be fun.
Light skinned people,
I'm more fair than you.
I've seen a light skinned person be like, I'm not light skinned.
I'm a house nigga, not a field nigga. Like, at least we don't do that, because that would be awful. Ooh.
I would have tried to be a house nigga though. It's warmer. I don't like the cold.
You were the product of a house nigger.
I was not. My family, when I did my DNA, it just said Africa on it. My shit said Africa as just
Use a lie.
pure. My shit, it was at a purity.
Use a lie.
It was at a purity level that they made me take the
Use
test
a
again.
lie. I'm gonna start calling you Trump.
Okay.
I'm gonna start calling
All
you
right.
Trump.
Yeah, that did feel Trumpy.
I've never been more African. I'm the most African person on the world.
Yeah,
in the world.
like I'm literally one step
My
away
African level is so big.
I'm
it's so bigly.
Right. I have the same genetics as the people that left the continent for other continents.
Yeah, you sound crazy.
Mm-hmm. What's that famous African?
Apparently, it ain't that famous.
Oh God, it's the famous like
what?
no, it's the mother of civilization. They have a name for her.
Okay.
Hey, who is considered the mother of civilization? It was like one of the first early humans. They've given her a name.
Who you talking to, Jess?
He's talking to himself. He does that a lot.
I'm talking to the AI and my glasses. Let's see if it gets it right. It's been thinking for a long time. I've confused it. It obviously doesn't know
They
about
don't
black
like
people.
black history. He's talking to himself. He doesn't know.
And I have a black voice too in my AI.
He likes, he likes.
Oh, and now it just stopped.
He likes black men in his ear. I do too.
Okay,
I don't blame
so
you.
no,
I
let's
do
go
too.
over that. So the voice in the Meta glasses is what I perceive as a white voice. The name's Aquafina, but I perceive it as a white voice. So I changed the voice.
He got that wet.
To.
So that's what I said to him earlier. And he looked at me like I was crazy. He gets it.
What's your AI name?
It was Aquafina, but I switched it.
I got that wet.
The same thing I said.
I switched it to Michael Keegan. So
Michael Keaton?
I think
In
it's
the Batman voice?
No, it's Keegan, the dude from Key and Peele. So I have his voice sped up a little bit. Because I was like, I don't want a white woman just constantly talking to me. So I got a black man.
A black man in your ear. I like it.
I mean, we don't have to take it to that where y'all are taking it. See, I can
Let me
have
put
that.
some bass in.
So now that we're on this flow, we kind of jumped into an episode.
Inhale, exhale.
We're going to talk about a post that a good friend of ours, Isaac Hayes III, had.
Shout out to you,
Fan base. And his post basically started off, with our current preoccupation with finding love and romance, is it one big distraction from finding happiness? And there were several more slides, but I guess we should probably break down what that means. Is that a fair?
I think we should absolutely break down what that means, because romance is a big distraction. What does that mean? Before we can talk about all of that, what does that mean? I'm going to pull out this. His post,
So,
there was a lot of stuff to it. So
I
please pull it up.
I don't think romance, it's kind of like in the Bible, since you guys want to be preached to. Money is not the root of all evil. It's the love of money that's the root of all evil. So a preoccupation with romance
And finding
love can be a distraction from finding happiness, because you're more focused on the journey of it as opposed to what it is. I feel like that.
I don't know if you're focused on the journey. I disagree with that part of it. What I feel is if you are super hyper focused on the love and the relationship,
Yeah.
it's almost like insert person. It doesn't necessarily matter,
Exactly.
right? And so you're just looking for the end result while you could be enjoying the journey,
Yeah.
right? Of just whatever it is.
This is-
right?
that's
it doesn't
my
have to be
philosophy.
with a person, without a person. Oh, we're about to be.
Well, that's
all
why I
over
don't care if you have a
this.
wig, because I don't have I don't care if you have wigs, minor body modifications, weaves.
So
Weaves are fine.
Minor body
Yeah.
modification.
Let's say you want your boobs just a little tiny bit bigger.
What if I want them a lot of bigger?
Is if it looked
I want to be able to
artistically,
like rest my chest.
if it
my
didn't look
face on my
ridiculous, if it looked all right, I could be okay with that, because I would be in love with you, not your fake boobs. If your fake boobs made you feel better about yourself and that made you a better person, I would be okay with that.
That's a whole nother conversation.
No, it's not, because
I honestly feel like people don't do it for themselves.
I believe people
Because-
totally do.
No, because it's the outside influence that makes you feel a certain kind of way. If the world and society said flat booties was a thing, everybody would be chopping them shits off.
White women used to.
It's not. It used to be. Oh my God, I read a book once that was like her butt was so nice and flat.
Right.
It was like,
No,
what?
no. I was out with some work dudes one
Literally a
time,
white
and I was like, he was like, look at that. I was like, Chris, dude, she's way too skinny. He was like, you can never be too skinny. I was like, oh.
That's why they be.
She looked
looking
like
so
olive oil.
emaciated.
She looked like olive oil,
Oh,
the
wow.
one he was pointing out.
Oh wow.
Yeah. So,
Interesting.
but I mean, even with the fake boobs though, right? Like I could see if you were a woman and you had an A cup, right?
Like my B cup.
Which we know you don't have a B cup. And so,
I will defend the B cups. It's not a B cup
no,
anymore.
it's not a B
Once
cup.
upon a time.
Well, it wasn't back when I first said it 5 years ago on our radio show. Okay, that's okay. You about to get a lot of
Boom.
you about to get a lot of
Got you.
likes on this
Got you.
on this segment.
Go
My
with
God.
the flow.
Whoa.
Get up.
That, you might have a D cup now.
No, come on now, don't do that.
Well, okay. So if you had a
T-shirt print.
bro,
Don't do
that was like a Game of Thrones breastplate.
Yeah, when you fall in
It was like I
life.
thought she had something on there protecting them. That's how that had leaked out. I look at you like a sister. I don't even really easy with all that. And so
Can't stand you.
yeah, if you had an A cup, because I think I'm not a woman, and someone in the comments said stop talking for women, but I'm going to. I would feel like
Cause he don't listen to us.
if you had an A
Damn.
cup, I could see how women, they're growing up, you want your boobs, you're wanting them to come in, and all of a sudden they don't keep coming in more.
You're wanting them to come in.
I know y'all want
Like
them to
you
come
want
in.
your nuts to drop, kind of, sort of like that.
No man thinks about that. And so I could see if you just want them a little bit bigger, because that's like associated with being a woman.
What if you want them a little bit smaller?
Women get
What
breast reductions
instead
all the
of
time.
Breaking your back.
Women
you
get-
actually-
listen.
because there's something that comes with it, right? Like you can have small, dainty. Ti is the man that likes some itty bitty with the pretty nipple committee. I don't know what he
Yeah,
says.
yeah.
But
You
like,
know I don't.
everybody, everybody has their preference. You got them small and maybe perky, but like once you get like some weight to them, like you just
No, listen, I know multiple women that said the best thing they ever did was get a breast reduction. So again, we're talking, that's what I'm saying. If that makes a woman feel better,
again.
they're going to be better in a relationship.
Oh God, no! It's just social stigma. It's all it is, because male-dominated society and television has told people that a certain boob type is acceptable and the rest is not. A certain hip to waist ratio is attractive, and certain legs and certain complexion and certain hair, like it should be straight, and not, like it's all. None of this comes. We don't wake up one day saying, you know, my nipple's faced in this direction. I should correct it. Like nobody wakes up with these weird random, you know what I'm saying?
I think people do.
No.
Well, and let me come back. That's because I always tell people about this all the time. It's like sometimes we fight against the way we would like things to be and the way things are, right? And so it's a fucked up thing that society puts that kind of pressure on women. Because like I've never been like, oh man, I need to fix my asymmetrical face or whatever. Never crossed my mind.
All faces are asymmetrical. some more than others, and the
correct.
less asymmetrical, the more it is considered the standard of beauty. However, all faces are
Yeah,
asymmetrical.
hey, you heard me say my shit is asymmetrical. So, you know what I'm saying? I need some beauty comments too, y'all.
I will do your
But-
makeup.
Okay, we're not. But
I just want that to be an episode.
but no,
like, I just
no.
really want to
I
see-
need. I would like to know, and I really believe this, and I'm talking for women again. But the only reason I say this, I know people in this scenario that went from A cup to like giving themselves a C, and they felt better. They were like, I just.
Yes, of course they did, but it's a societal thing.
But I'm saying that society's fucked up. But if that makes somebody feel better and they interact in the real world better with people, I'm okay with that is my point.
Okay.
So my point is come natural
Or enhance.
or weaves, wigs, whatever.
Can I just like lay in your arms and be like, oh shit, and take the wig off and
Well,
just
it's happened before. It's happened before.
really just go put it on a nightstand
Kinda
and cuddle up?
wasn't even tripping. And don't put a bonnet on because you know about my bonnet fetish.
You have a bonnet.
I have a bonnet fetish.
Who has a bonnet fetish?
I love when I'm in the bed with somebody with a bonnet on.
Why?
I don't know if it plays into my
Your
slave
slavery fantasy? Oh, I knew it! I was afraid
my
that's
slave sex fantasies. But
What the?
huh?
Right.
Nobody's ever role played
right.
slavery sex?
No!
Of all the things,
Yo.
I would role play kidnapping before I role play slavery.
No, I love it. I'd be
not
like,
very
Beatrice.
different.
And they'd be like, yes, Montgomery. And
I'm done. Just throw the notes away. You gotta go. I'll take over from here. You're done here, Dre. You can no longer be a part of the Good Negroes.
But no,
with
but do you see this?
slavery
Well,
fetishes.
but this is my point. We're all different, right? And there's probably some woman out there who is like has this fantasy of what a boyfriend should be, and when a dude says, "Listen, I have a little, slavery fetish," and she's like, "Man, f him, girl, I can't believe what he wanted to do with me." You have to be okay. Like that's her fantasy of what a relationship should be like versus how it is. I'm a great dude. You can't take me because I have a weird fantasy or I want to be with you when you have your bonnet on. What's wrong with that? Y'all are sitting around here laughing. I'm dead serious. What is...
I'm terrified. I feel like I'm too close to him. Help.
We're not even drinking today. This is like coming from my heart. This is...
That's even worse.
Wait. People get on airplanes with bonnets.
And you over here like
It's not, no,
with a
it's
little
only in the
puppy.
bed. It's only in the bed. Yo, you come to the bed with that bonnet on? Yeah. I'm trying that night. Believe it.
He got a little cotton decor on the side of his bed just to make it authentic. You got chains too. You got little old school chains.
I don't have any chains.
Lock the ankles up.
No.
It's not real.
No,
until you...
I have Velcro.
Oh, it's just for comfort. For comfort.
Well, you should always be able to get out if you're going to do that kind of stuff. But this episode has...
Get out.
Yeah, okay. This episode is straight. But in a good way.
So let's just say we're not looking for that kind of love and romance. I'm not looking for that kind of love and romance.
See, this is what I'm saying.
Fine.
I'm looking for
Happens.
any kind of love and romance. That's my thing.
Baby, I'm judging you hard. I'm judging you
If
hard.
you would judge me hard, obviously I think of you like a sister. But if
Until she puts on that
no,
bonnet.
if you came into the bed, right, and you were like, hold on, let me take this bonnet off, and I was like, keep that bonnet on, girl, would that mess with you? And if you found out later that I love bonnets, would that bother you?
I'm gonna buy you a bonnet for Christmas.
I mean, I would never wear a bonnet, but it's just like, I think people have these fantasies of what things should be like as opposed to what they are. And I think even in that, as with a preoccupation of love, we have these fantasies of who people should be. Because I have fantasized relationships. I fantasized marriage. It's one of the reasons I may have messed up. I think I had this fantasy of what a marriage is versus what it really is.
I think everybody does. I think that's very normal. But somehow, Are we still on topic?
We're letting it fly.
I'm confused. Okay, there were some really good bullet points in this Isaac case, but maybe we'll just do that another time because that requires some time and thought. Okay, I think everybody fantasizes or what's the word I'm looking for? Or fantasizes. Creates scenarios and stories what marriage is, could be, should be. I don't know,
Even
because-
boyfriends. Even what a boyfriend should be.
Yeah, we romanticize. That's the word I was looking for. Romanticize the situations because Hollywood and songs, lyrics, and things like that. Like there's certain things.
Podcast.
Porn.
Porn.
It puts a picture in your head. Strip clubs of what sex and intimacy is supposed to look like. None of that shit is necessarily true and real.
Correct. I'm glad my mom told me that when I had found a hustler when I was a kid.
Okay, do tell.
She just said, baby, that's not how it really is.
And you listened or you learned?
I
the hard
totally
way?
listened, yeah.
Okay, all right.
But now I did not saying I didn't take.
Fantasizing about slaves and shit.
She didn't have that.
That was,
awkward-
she didn't, my mom, yeah, I'm
didn't
sure
have that
she would
talk.
be horrified.
It's
I'm
not
glad
too late.
she's not alive.
Dad, to chime in.
I hope my dad doesn't see this. So, but I think that even goes into the point of of Isaac's post, right? There's podcasts, there's songs, there's popping balloons that give you fantasies of what men should be like, of what women should be like, and who should pay for what on dates, and can I be with a man that makes less money than me? Can I be with a woman that makes more money? All that stuff is just bullshit. And I do think when you're preoccupied with how you think things should play out, you do end up missing out on relationships. Where I entirely disagree with the post. At the end of the post, it was kind of like, are you just better off being by yourself and being happy and pursuing your goals? And I always believe you will always do better with a teammate.
Yeah. Yes. I think one of the most important lessons that is never talked about to young women and young men, right, in the early phases, is how important it is to find somebody that is legitimately for you,
Right.
for all the right reasons,
Yep.
and that is on a trajectory that matches yours. Because getting into the wrong relationships with the wrong people can totally derail your entire life. I got stories from people.
Oh, okay, I was like, what
literally-
happened to you?
I've never been married.
Yeah, neither have I.
So, like, I can't speak from that perspective. But I know, like, any of the guys that I dated in the past, oh my God, if I was still married to, stuck with them for whatever reason, holy shit, right? And
Yeah.
I think we don't have those conversations early enough, right?
I think I've slipped on a couple.
You dropped the ball? Yeah. Somebody asked me that the other day. Did you ever drop the ball with a guy? I was like, I don't know that I have.
Yeah. And I dropped the ball because I was totally fantasizing. Like, I wanted to marry her. In my mind, I was going to marry her. And I was just like, man, I got to get this. And I got to have that together. And I have to have this. And I got to do that. And it was like all the stuff that I thought I had to have, I actually had. Like, I was doing great. And, you know.
Talked yourself out of it.
It wasn't that. I just think, you know, some of it was I didn't come from a 2-parent household. I had wonderful, loving parents. My grandparents on either side weren't married, so I didn't know what it really was. I just had this fantasy of what I thought a marriage was. You know what I mean?
So let's talk about these relationship podcasts, right? Like, I can't help but think back to, what was his name? Derek Jackson?
Yep.
And then, oh God, there were so many of them. And then you got Samuel Jackson, not Samuel Jackson, the wrong one. Samuel, what was his name?
Hold
Samuels,
on.
Kevin Samuels.
Kevin Samuels.
Lord
I'm in
Jesus,
his.
I'm so
Well, I'm in the
sorry.
Kevin Samuels Facebook group for fun for research.
'Cause that's what we do.
Research for this show.
But anyway, like, you listen to these people and it's such a disillusionment, I think. And it's such you do yourself such a disservice because half of these people, like when you saw Derek Jackson and his wife finally sit down, she looked like she was enslaved, like she was wearing the bonnet. Like, for real, for
She was
real.
kind of sexy too.
So, right? And so you're taking advice from people and you have no idea what their private life looks like. Half of y'all motherfuckers is so jacked
This
up.
literally comes back to we're fantasizing, we're making shit up. Like, people
People
get
just
past
give opinions.
people get past the
Steve Harvey, how
This-
to think like a man. Ain't nobody trying to, and then half of y'all be like, we like a feminine woman, but you want us to think like a man, but you want us to live in our femininity. Like, which is it? What do you want?
Listen,
There's so much
I want a
advice
woman
out
that just
there.
fucking loves me and will be a good teammate and sleeps with a bonnet because
comes with bonnet.
Those, I mean, yeah, those three things.
It can be very simple.
It needs to be so much
It
more
can be
simple
very
than
simple.
we make it. And that's where I think, again, coming back to the pursuit of these fake kind of, I don't want to call them rules, but like these fake standards are what actually derails people. Like I've been out with women, they said something to me and I was like, oh my God, I could never be with her. That was the craziest thing that I've ever heard somebody say. And it'll just be something like how a relationship should be. You know what I mean?
It's all constructs, right? At the end of the day, pick and choose what works for you, though, right? If you want to go Dutch and that works for you, go Dutch. If you want a stay-at-home woman, right, that will raise the kids, find somebody that will fit that mold. Like, I mean, it doesn't have to be a one-size-fits-all. But I think what I gather from, like, there's a part of me that agrees with Ike, right? Like, if the relationship thing is just not in the cards for you at that very moment, then don't force it. Because a lot of the issues, I think, too, with people being together and having miserable relationships in marriages or whatever, it's just because, oh, well, I want to be married now, so you're here, so we're going to do this, and you're going to marry me, right? You're going to marry me. You're going to marry me. You're going to marry me.
Yep.
Are you? Can you marry me? Can we get married now? Can we get married? Right?
Yeah.
And it can be men and women.
Men and oh my God.
Men are
all the time.
Like, right?
Dudes get around my age and be like, oh my God, in 10 years.
Not just your age. In the 20s, like there are some real romantic guys out there that are just like, this is what I want, but is it with the right person for the right reasons?
Right.
And so we don't have to force it. Sometimes it is better to be single and be by yourself. I'm an advocate for that. Like when the right person comes, you step into that.
I agree
but
with
other
that.
than that,
Yeah.
chill the fuck out.
Yeah. I agree. But I do think being in a team is better.
You're stronger, of course.
Yeah, you are definitely.
But you
can
can
get
also be weaker with the wrong one, right?
You
so
can.
You have to be careful. Like you can do bad all by yourself. You can be level field by yourself, right? You can be stronger with the right person, but you can also be weaker with the wrong person. So there's a risk if you don't make sound decisions. And as opposed to being weaker with the wrong person, I'd rather just be. Know what I mean?
Yeah. No, my buddy, my best friend was in town recently. He's been married for over 20-something years. And he's like, dude, in all this time, we've only had like about 3 relationships. And I'm like, dude, I'm selective, bro. Like, at this point in my life, I've waited this long. Why just start choosing? Like, you know what I mean? So, yeah, I'm selective.
I get it. Listen.
Yeah. Wow. Yeah. Okay. Well, we could talk about this again.
I think we need to go through his post and literally talk about all of it because he talks about capitalization of romance and like there's so many different pieces in there. There's some good topics in there that we can dissect.
Okay, see. Yeah. Well, there you go. Well, that was pretty solid. That felt good.
The bonnets, bruh.
You didn't know?
It was all the way off, son. Woo. Left.
Hey, man, it's a thing. I don't even know how. You come up out that shower looking ready for bed. What time I was at?
I don't wear bonnets.
I mean,
I go to bed like this.
What if you try to go to sleep and somebody just said, "Hey, girl." He was like, "Hey, baby, no, just go ahead."
It's not even the going to the bed part. If you trying to get nasty with me, and you require me to wear a bonnet to do, oh my God.
Would you feel a certain way if you had a bonnet on? Would you not feel pretty?
I don't wear bonnets. That would be very unnatural for me. For somebody that wears bonnets, it's probably fine, but I don't wear bonnets. I just put this thing.
I think some women know they're sexy too.
Yeah, if you require that for us to
okay, see, it doesn't have to be a jigaboo.
If you require that stuff to get your
No. Okay, let's be we don't require it. It's just I don't require it, but it is kind of like janky lingerie is sexy to me too.
What is janky lingerie?
Like it doesn't have to be all fancy. It could just be the kind that's like a little shirt. It's like a little silk shirt that just comes to about here. That's all you need.
He's having a moment.
Yeah. Okay. I'm gonna get up. I'm gonna use your restroom for a minute. No joke.
You know.
Yeah.
No.
Like you'll definitely have to wash your hands.
No, you have to wash the whole bathroom.
Okay. All right. We're not filming anymore, are we?
Of course.
All right.
Of course not.
Okay. Well,